Alright, hey everybody, welcome to Crusader Chronicles. Today I'm out in the shop working on my truck. I hope you can hear me alright over top of my bullet heater to keeping me warm. It is pretty cold outside, but I'm working on taking my center console out to, as the start of a project to relocate my gear shift. So if any of you have seen my videos before, you know I've got a 1997 F250 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel with a 5-speed manual in it. I really like it, but it's a bit far away for me. So what I'm doing today, I'm taking my console out so that I can work with the space in the center here. I found a video online by Ty Brink, and he did a remote shifter in his I don't know what year it is, but it's a 4.8 Vortec Silverado. And what he did was he moved it from being, you know, traditional truck style shifter to a console shifter. So I'm thinking about doing sort of the same, but I don't have a console to put in here afterwards. But I'm just going to be bringing it back. And the reason I'm doing that is, if you've seen sort of me in my videos, I'm missing part of my arm. I was born like this. I've got my thumb right there and my index finger. My thumb's not opposable. I can do most of anything that I set my mind to, and I can drive my truck just fine. It's just I gotta lean forward, and it's a little bit, one, not safe, and two, not the most comfortable it could be. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. I've already got 2 bolts out, or a bolt and nut on this side for taking the seats out, so I can get to the bolts to remove this. So I guess I'm going to go around to the other side and take those 2 bolts out. Here we go. Alright, so the situation with the back bolt here right now is it looks like it's covered in paint. There's no paint anywhere else. So I'm gonna try and clean it off with like a wire brush as best I can. I kind of hit it with some WD-40 to help break it loose, but I did that in the dark and didn't realize there was paint on it, or I at least couldn't see it real well. There's also a penny trap underneath of it right there. I don't know if somebody used that as a shim on purpose or just kind of haphazardly threw this in there. But yeah, right now I'm gonna see what I can do to get that bolt out, and hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, so I'm not quite sure how much that did. I hope I don't think the time-lapse turned out very well. Using a trouble light and an iPhone to shoot this. I don't think it really did too much, but I'm going to see if I can work it off real slowly, just so I don't damage anything, but I think it should be okay. So I think right now the bolt's trying to spin on me, which it should stay in place, I think, but worst case scenario, I think I can get another nut and put it on the bottom side. But I was able to get this penny out, and I have to say this is the grossest penny I have ever seen. So yeah, it's pretty gross. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do to keep getting this thing out. The only biggest issue would be is it keeps spinning on the bottom. I think it's supposed to be like tack welded in place or something. I really don't know. I've never done this before, but guess I'll figure it out. So I got the bolt out. I don't have my flashlight on. I got the bolt out. I don't think it was supposed to come out like this, but it did. I'll be able to fix this, you know, like once I'm putting it back in. It's a Friday afternoon right now, so I got like most of the weekend. Well, yeah, all the weekend to get this back together. So it's not a big deal. Kind of disappointed it came out like that, but it is what it is. And now onto the front bolt. Alright, so I got both bolts out. There they are laying down there. This one on the front came out real well. It was only the back one on the right that was a pain in the butt. or is going to be a pain in the butt, I guess. It came out okay, but so yep. Now I think the seat, frame, cradle, whatever you want to call it. I call it a frame, I think. I think it should be ready to come out unless there's more bolts hidden in the middle. So I'm just going to straighten the seats out here a little bit, you know, just so that they kind of lay nicer or whatever, and we'll see if we can get it to come out. All right, so right now there's definitely something holding it in place, definitely originating from the middle. I'm thinking it may be this clip here holding the seat belts on. I shouldn't have any issues with the seat belts because they're attached to the cab, not the seats. But yeah, the only issue I might have is finding that last bolt, which I hope it's not underneath this thing. All right, I took the I don't know, the seat belt holders. Yeah, the seat belt holders that go on the side of the console. I just got those removed, and the entire thing is free to be lifted out. It's like way lighter than I thought it was going to be. So those things were the only things that were holding them in place. So now I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find like a 4x4 and put one under this side and one under the other side to lift this up so that I can access the bolts on the bottom side of the console. So this is pretty awesome. This is going pretty slick. Alright, so I just got the seats up on top of the some 2x4s. I couldn't find any 4x4s, but I think those will do. I could rock it back and forth. Right now they're kind of tilted back and I can go forward. Woo. I can still mess around with it if I need to. But now I think it's time to take that console out. Alright, I am getting so close to getting this console out. I have got the back two bolts that are holding it to the frame out. Now all I got to do is try and rock this thing backwards and take the front two out, and I will be able to remove it just like that. This whole thing doesn't seem like it weighs too much, so the console I think should be light enough that I'll be able to get it out without, you know, hurting myself or anything like that. But cross that bridge when I get there. If I do, I'll just get some help or something. But yeah, I'm getting really close. I'm pretty excited about this. And I'm actually even considering, once I do get like some help out here, maybe my dad could help me maneuver these seats out of my truck and cleaning underneath them, because this thing is absolutely disgusting under here. I mean, I was able to, you know, like I wasn't able to like stick the shop vac underneath there or anything. So if I could just lift this out and clean it, I'm gonna do it. You know, or do it another time. I mean, these 4 bolts aren't too much to take in and out. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, it's ready to come out. I've got all 4 bolts out of underneath the console, so here goes a little console removal. Let's do this. Well, hopefully I can at least get it out. That was literally nothing. Oh, that's disgusting. There you go, put it up in first, get it out of my way. Set it right there. pick it right up and carry it out. Actually, you know what? Oh! I'm gonna put these nuts back on it so that I don't lose them. I don't know if I'm gonna sell this, keep it. Not quite sure what my plan is yet, but if I'm gonna sell it, I want to have all the parts as well as if I'm gonna put it back in my truck. So there it is. We got it all completely out, and that's pretty awesome. I don't think I've been out here for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours at the most. But yeah, let's get up in here and check this out. Lots of random debris and other stuff like that. So I can sweep this thing out. I mean, I'm gonna give it a good sweeping now. But yeah, that's it. That is out, and this is pretty awesome. Sorry for like the lighting and all that stuff. I'm using it, like I said before, using a trouble light and an iPhone. Not the greatest mix. I'm probably gonna leave that out for now, drive around a bit without it. I might just set it on there so that I can have it. I don't ever let anybody ride in the center seat. It doesn't have a full belt. It's not a huge deal for me not to have that there because nobody ever rides there anyways. I will need to, like, I got a couple things in my glove box there that I'll need to relocate to, or I guess my console box, not my glove box, but they'll be going in my glove box. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And so far right now, that wraps up this video. I'm not going to include like all the cleaning and that stuff. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next part in this video. I don't know how fast this series is going to go between designing what I'm going to build, buying the parts, putting it together, and using it. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty awesome. So once again, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you know, share this stuff with family and friends. Help grow the channel and all that good stuff. So have a good day, and thanks for watching.